Are you serious? Are you serious? Dyatlov or the Devil's Pass. 60 years ago, something took place in the Ural Mountains of the former Soviet Union there in Russia that to this day people have had a hard time trying to figure out why 9 hikers died a very strange and tragic death. Was it an army test, a military operation? Was it a UFO or some deadly blizzard creating mental dementia? Well, it's been 60 years and this mysterious story on Devil's Pass may have found the answer. Matter of fact, just so you'll know some of the backstory here, there were 9 student hikers, a group that were going to go through this remote area in the Ural Mountains, and they did this 60 years ago. It remains one of Russia's most chilling, unsolved mysteries. It shocked and bewildered investigators right from the very start, because after the original probe failed to produce any results, the case was shelved and by some accounts was even classified. The eerie story, known as the Devil's Pass, has bewildered investigators for 60 years. The investigators are officially reopening this probe, and when they did, shocking information was found. Matter of fact, the victims' relatives, the media, and the public still want to know the truth. And this group of hikers was led by Igor Dyatlov. They embarked on the last hiking trip in February of 1959. They were mostly in their 20s, except one was 38 years old. They were all graduate students at a local technical university. All were well-equipped, experienced hikers, and the plan was to trek through 217 miles through extremely harsh terrain in the northern Ural Mountains. One student had to drop out of the hike due to leg pains, and that, no doubt, saved his life. The decision saved his life without question, but others went on. They took pictures along the way. They kept journals describing the trip's joyful atmosphere and other fairly mundane things hikers do. All seemed like a typical trip through the mountains. But something happened, folks. Something very strange happened. They found their... these hikers failed to signal, even to leave a signal at the scheduled endpoint. However, a rescue team was dispatched to try to find them. And the scene the rescuers stumbled on was so bizarre, so gruesome, and so puzzling at the same time that it left the investigators speechless. Something bizarre happened in Devil's Pass. I can just tell you that when they found their tent, the tent was on a slope, which in that local dialect means the mountain of the dead. And also the place where they were trying to get to is known as Don't Go There in the local dialect. Well, Devil's Pass became one of the greatest mysteries unsolved known among the Russians. And the question is, was it a secret military operation? Was it a UFO encounter? A paranormal or demonic activity even? Or something else more sinister? Or did they just get hypothermia and strange dementia? Well, folks, we dug deeper and we found out more information about this story, and we reveal it in and the full explanation to the condition of the bodies that were found. All of that very sensitive information. We reveal it over at our Patreon channel. And we thank you for being supporters and members of our Patreon channel, where we can talk about some things that are so conspiracy theory maybe, so bizarre, so unexplained, even possibly paranormal or biblical prophecy. Facts unknown. We'll discuss it all. Questions that you ask me, I try to answer at Patreon. Thank you for joining me at Patreon. I'll put the link below if you'd like to join me. And maybe you can decipher what they found. Are you serious? Give your life to Jesus Christ. We're running out of time.